At the beginning of February, State Minister for Minerals Peter Lokeris assured the country that the prices for fuel would return to normal by mid-month. But vehicle users are still digging deep into their pockets because a litre of diesel costs between 4,500 and 4,600 shillings, while petrol is between 5,080 and 5,090 shillings. The persistent rise in fuel prices has resulted in high costs for basic commodities like soap, salt, sugar and cooking oil. Rev Frank Tukwasibwe, the Commissioner of Petroleum Supply in Ministry of Energy, blames this rise to what is happening on the international market.
We are picking expensive products now on the international market, going through the other normal channels and bringing to meet the demand on the local market. By the way, the international prices going up explain why, like now, the diesel, which has been relatively stable even through January, is also beginning to move up.
Tukwasibwe says that whereas the government cannot do much to regulate the prices, they are committed to ensuring that there is enough fuel in the country.
Continuous monitoring, continuous enforcement, fuel marking for quality purposes, all those aspects, so that the end result, one, is a quality product that is being consumed by our citizens.
He gives assurances that there is a ray of hope.
As long as we are able to get those products at a relatively lower price, certainly it will trickle down to the citizens.
But he is also concerned about the trouble in Eastern Europe, where Russia, the second biggest exporter of crude oil, has launched a military operation on Ukraine today, causing prices to surge to $105 a barrel.
We pray that for peace, not only for Ukraine, but around the world, because when we are not at peace, you can't plan properly, and things are, the status quo is destabilized.
Meanwhile, the chairperson of Parliament's Trade Committee, Mwinempaka, thinks otherwise. He says that the blame should not be heaped entirely on global prices, but local fuel dealers should explain where they are keeping the fuel.
We discovered that the fuel is in the country but is being hoarded by a few large companies, and we listed the companies. We also compared the price of fuel in Kenya, in Tanzania and in Uganda. And the price of fuel in Kenya is much cheaper than the price of fuel in Uganda. And yet we get fuel from the same system, the OTS system.
Olivia Kumgisha, NTV News.